voters about how they're thinking and feeling about the next election. A focal point of domestic policy over the past few presidencies has been immigration, as the number of illegal border crossings is reaching record numbers. And those vying for the Republican nomination are clear in their attempt to limit immigration, or, as Donald Trump said this week at a rally,
and we will begin the largest domestic deportation operation in American history.
Statements just like that play to the fears of some Iowa residents who think an influx of migrants in their communities only brings with it crime and economic downturns.
The people have changed here. That's what I'm trying to say, and someone's not so good.
That is Jim Kavner. He's lived in and around the city of Perry since 1969. And the city has changed a lot in the last 50-some years. By the year 2060, the U.S. Census Bureau predicts that 1 in every 4 Americans are likely to be Latinos. Perry is a glimpse into that future. Latinos here now make up roughly 1/3 of its residents. As Jim and I sat and chatted at a roadside diner, I could see that he felt annoyed by all this change, so I asked Jim what he thought, as he put it, was going across a large swath of GOP, a point that's landed for Jim, who times the past. Working toward the future is Eddie Diaz, a counterpoint to Jim's unfounded fears. His family was working the strawberry fields in California, and he says they want to find an easier job.
So they found meat packing plant, which is not a super easy job, but compared to farm labor, it really treated them better, so they moved.
2015 in Los Angeles.
They have no income. The generations of this destruction goes into many years in the future, and that is why it is so important to understand that survival.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
For more coverage and for different news and analysis, go to npr.org/trip to the moon. Borman was a no-nonsense pilot who cared more about beating what was then known as the Soviet Union than the personal glory. NPR's Russell Lewis has this remembrance.
Apollo 8 was a daring mission. The first time humans left low Earth orbit and went to the moon almost 250,000 miles away.
Apollo 8 Houston, 1 minute to LOS, all systems go.
The crew arrived on Christmas Eve, 1968, and circled the moon 10 times. The world...
Federal criminal trial of David DePaul.